Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Big Star, Raw Sports, rawsports.tv. Appreciate all my Raw Sports Boxing fans and family checking this video out. Right now, what you need to do for me if you're watching this on YouTube is click the subscribe button, leave me a comment, and if you logged on to the website, rawsports.tv, I appreciate it. This video right here is pretty dope, pretty special, how timing works out. 2 years ago, October, is November now, but 2 years ago, October 2016, I started to document a group of, actually a family, of a boxing family who've created a whole movement. The family is the Perez family. Shout out to their dad and Alexis Perez, and he has some twins and another brother. The twins are Antonio and Angel Perez, and the other brother is Montana Perez. The Perez brothers are dynamite, man. Absolutely outstanding. Currently, 2018, November 2018, they're in training camp, preparing, their dad, I'm going to get some updates, updated footage and interviews so he can tell it best, but they're preparing for some things that are going on out of state, man, and like, they're big time, it's easiest to put it, they're big time, man. So they got some big things, some major things going on, man. So I started to document the family and their gym, their movement, Capital Punishment Boxing out of the Harrisburg area. If you're in the area and you want to get your kids involved in boxing, Capital Punishment is definitely the gym to deal with, man. They're amazing. They got it covered from youth amateur boxing, professional stuff going on. They even got some MMA, mixed martial arts stuff going on down there. It's definitely going down, man. So listen. Remember the name, the Perez Brothers, all three of them, and they even, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, have a younger brother who's coming up, in the ranks, going to definitely be blazing the trail of his own. All right, so on Raw Sports Boxing, man, shout out to my family again. Click subscribe and follow on Instagram, Raw Sports Films. You're definitely going to enjoy this video, man. And just like I said, this is just me. Just going back into the archives, showing you guys the beginnings of me documenting the whole capital punishment movement. Just wanted to get this footage out there, and I'm going forward. I definitely plan on hanging out at the gym a lot more and continuing to document the progress of anybody else that's making noise down there, as well as my family, the Perez family. All right, peace. God bless y'all, man. Appreciate y'all watching.
You gon' remember my name, Raw Sports Boxing. You gon' remember my name.
Pugilistic linguistics. This is more than a sweet science, it's logistics. Take Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson and mix it. Add to Mayweather and Pacquiao for the swiftness. Then we flash forward to the present with Danny and Steven, the Grandy twins, giving us a future to believe in, so you can witness all the hard work to go to achieving all of your dreams. Then you get title fight of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Raw Sports Boxing. Whether it's an empty gym or all sorts watching, we can get the bags and the pads, get it poppin'. My mentality is on go, I'm locked in. Keep your defense up or end up with a rock chin. Purify your body, get rid of all them toxins, and you could be a living legend like Bernard Hopkins. Unranked unknowns, then dominate the top 10.
It's touching. Not so much feet. There, like that. Watch your balance on your feet. My name is Alexis Perez. I currently train here at Capital Punishment. Train a lot of amateur fightings, especially with my kids, together with Jose Martinez, Wayne Thompson, and my other brother, Carlito Perez.
Gotcha. And we're currently in Harrisburg, PA.
We're currently in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I started when I was young. I was probably like 13, 14 years old when I started boxing. I did it myself for a while. Had only 7 amateur fights, but then I started having kids at an early age. So now I enjoy with my kids. I have my kids train. I started them. They started 3 years ago. Actually in the gym. I used to help them out at home, but they got tired of me training them at home because I'm real strict. So I try to change their environment for them, and I took them to Paxton Street when Harrisburg Boxing used to be in Paxton Street, and then from there I decided to push them off. They closed that gym down, and we decided to open our gym. We started in a small garage a year and a half ago. It was only for my kids and my brother's son and Jose's kids. That's where we started at. After that, I guess rumors started spreading around. My kids.
Listen. Just pause there. Just to FYI, like all I was hearing about was the garage.
Yeah.
Like word traveled, like the garage got popular. Go ahead.
Like I said, with the garage, we started in a small garage. It probably had like 900 square feet. It was real small. And I only had my kids in there, but since they started winning fights and stuff like that, in school, their names started running around, and they won Golden Gloves 3 years straight in a row. So then we decided to have like more, like if you go on Penn Life, you'll see like we started with them, I think it was 7 kids in total in our gym.
Yeah.
And we ended up with 25 to 40 kids in our gym in that small area. And that's why we decided to change the gym. We rented this spot out now, and this is where we at.
No doubt. Tell me about your staff. Tell me the names of your staff members again, and a little bit of their histories, and kind of where, like, as far as their boxing, you know, what brought you guys together as it relates to boxing.
What really brought us together was Jose is my cousin. Jose, with the red hat.
Gotcha.
Jose, he started training my little nephew, Junior, right here. And my brother told me about the gym that he had. That's my brother, Juan Carlos. He told me to help him out with the kids because I had 4 of my boys training at the time, so that's when we started with him. He's actually a national fighter himself. He used to fight here. He was real big in Pennsylvania here. He made it all the way to nationals, and he came, I think, ranked number 4 in the United States. He used to train with Barry Stump. That's where we started at. And from there, we opened the gym together, Jose Martinez, my brother Carlos, and me. And later on down the road, Wayne Thompson used to train himself. So he didn't have nowhere to go, so we told him to come here to our gym, and he started helping us out.
No doubt, no doubt. Tell me about your boys. You have 2 twins, and 2 twins that are
14 years old, and Montana Perez is 13.
Okay, so explain, just give me a little bit of history about your boys. Kind of, you know, tell me what kind of fighters they are, what kind of styles they have. Just kind of, you know, explain it to me.
With Antonio Perez, he's more like a aggressive fighter. He's 14 years old. He doesn't back down for nobody. He has like a real strong boxing mentality. He never backs down.
Yeah.
Like, he's real strong. Like if I show you videos, he's real strong on it. Montana Perez is the smaller one. He's 13. He's more of a fighter. He likes brawling. Like, whoever you put in front of him, that's what he does. Now with Angel Perez, that's Antonio's twin brother. He's more like more of a boxer. He likes style. He fights pretty, you know,
like finesse. And,
yeah, exactly. He's like calm, but when it comes to rumbling, he does it too.
No doubt.
Like, they all together. I got 3 boys fighting right now, and even at home they go at it. So
no doubt, no doubt.
they always like that.
I'm actually the creator of Capital Punishment. I started it a couple years back, and it just started with you know, our own kids, you know, and then it just grew from there. My name is Jose Martinez. I was a two-time state champion, and I compete in national tournaments, and I was ranked number 3 in the nationals at one point, and just something I love doing. And the city of Harrisburg needed this, you know. I mean, you know, all these kids. There's a lot of violence here in Harrisburg, and they needed a place to come, you know. And this was it, you know. Once I created this, kids started popping up, and it was just amazing the talent that is here in Harrisburg, you know. So they start picking up the sport right away, and they start, you know, going to other states and competing. First of all, they got through their state, they became state champions, and then they move on to other states, and so that's what we've been doing.
No doubt. You touched on something that's really cool, man, that I appreciate. Just what do you think? Tell me a little bit more about this opportunity. The opportunity you guys are providing in the city of Harrisburg, which is a small city, but it's really segregated. A lot of violence, a lot of drugs. But this is a great opportunity, man, because there's so many kids who need mentors, who don't have fathers. You guys are providing a safe spot to come after school to get some discipline and everything. How important? Tell me a little bit more about how important you think it is for a city like this to have a resource like this for kids.
Oh, well, I mean, it's real important. Real important. Now the violence is growing here in Harrisburg, you know, so, you know, a place like this just help these kids out a lot, you know. Sometimes I catch myself being a father to a lot of more kids than besides my own, you know. And again, there's a lot of also good kids here that come with their parents, you know, and but like I said, it's a place for everybody. You know, all the kids from Harrisburg, they love it. They come in, you know, their problems that they have, they'll talk to the coach about them, and you know, we try to help them the best we can. You know, and it's just something that I mean, words can't express how bad Harrisburg really needed something like this. You know, we volunteer our time. That's what we do. You know, we don't get paid for this. We volunteer. You know, come in here, put this work with the kids, and like I said, we've been blessed that, you know, 4 years in a row, Capital Punishment has been the best #1 gym in Central Pennsylvania.
I actually enjoy it. Like, I like working with all the kids. Like I said, I'm not only focusing on my kids as well. I try to get involved with other kids because at the end of the day, they probably doesn't have their parents around, or they have bad influence with other kids and stuff like that. So I enjoy helping them out over here, and we mentor them. Like I said, like I try to guide them as best as I can, like a father in here. So I try to train them and as well mentor them at the same time, for like that they don't go out on the street and do whatever they want to do.
Yeah. One of the last questions I have for you, you know, what are some life lessons? You said you're really strict, and I imagine as a parent, me and you are totally similar. I have 4 boys myself, so I know what it's like. What are some life lessons that you would want your boys to take away from boxing? It's a lot of things. It's more to boxing than just boxing. What are some things that you would want them to learn from this, that they can just carry on as men?
Most of it is the discipline. Like I said, they gotta learn how to respect others, you know, and don't be bullies, because a lot of people that sometimes does this sport, they want to become bullies. So I want them to take the same thing I got when I was younger. Like when my father used to train us, like we had the same rules. Like we can't just go out in the street and do whatever we want. We want them so whenever they have kids, they do the same thing that my dad did with us. You know, prepare their kids to become the best of whatever they can do. Like support everybody.
My name is Jamal Davis. I'm from Philadelphia. I represent James Schuler's Gym, Concrete Jungle Boxing Tribe, Reverend Naj, Sharon Baker, everybody. That's my squad, that's my family. Love them to death. I'm up here in Harrisburg now. I've done a lot. Anybody that follows the sport of boxing, y'all pretty much know who I am. Jamal the Truth Davis. I fought everybody, likes of Peter Quillen, Gabe Pizzotto, Joel Julio, Yuri Foreman. I fought everybody. I've been in camp with everybody. Been Art Hopkins, Shane Mosley, everything. Sport of boxing has been a great learning experience to me. It's been surrounded by nothing but great people. Everywhere I go, I normally meet people, but since moving out here to Harrisburg and looking for a gym, I got so comfortable with this gym right here, Capital Punishment Gym, representing them and being a part of their boxing family. I mean, these guys here, they have a phenomenal amateur program. I mean, they have some of the elite guys in the amateurs right now that's doing their thing. Jose has done a great job. Carlos, Alex, you know, working alongside them, Wayne, and being able to help them and stuff. I thought when I came back into boxing, I was coming back in for myself, and I found myself training, but then I found myself talking to these kids, you know, talking to the trainers and stuff like that, and having a mutual respect for them, and having a respect for me. I appreciate it, the way they opened their doors up to me, the way they've accepted my help, the way I accepted their help, and all. And so far, it's just been a great environment. The stuff they're doing out here is beautiful, and stuff like that. The people are beautiful and stuff. And you learn to like it and love. You get the chance to work on and love what you truly do, and stuff like that. And boxing is a part of it.
we got a website. It's on Facebook. It's called Capital Punishment Boxing Club. Their address from here is 137 North 10th Street, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And we open 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night.
During the weekends, Monday to Friday?
Only Monday to Fridays.
Gotcha.
Saturdays, we usually be traveling with the kids to like the fights in Philadelphia, New Jersey, wherever we have fights. So we always here Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
No doubt. Hey, well, it's official, man. And when I say it's official, I mean Capital Punishment is officially in the Raw Sports Boxing family. You know, Big Star is here to support you guys. Anything y'all got going on, that's what I'm here to do, man.
Thank you.
All right?
I appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all inviting me to come and check out the scene here, man. And I'm going to do all I can to support the movement.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
My man.